Okay, today we are going to do on the problem set, word problems. I'm reading out the steps that I've written. First, you got to read the word problem carefully and try to understand what each statement means. And then use proper variables for the different quantities. Form a mathematical statement. After that, solve the equation by elimination method. You find a solution to one of the variables. Substitute the value of the solution onto the equation and find the value of the second variable. And finally, write your answer. If you want to verify whether your answer is correct, you put both the values and you can check. We move on to the word problems. Question number 1. There is an error in the question which I have highlighted in bold and underlined. Please make the necessary change in your question as well. Now, in an envelope, there are some 5 rupee notes and some 10 rupee notes. Now, by the very look of the question, I got both the quantities. One is a 5 rupee note and one is a 10 rupee note. So, let the 5 rupee notes be X and the 10 rupee notes be Y. Total amount of these notes together is 350 rupees. That means when I add the value of the 5 rupee notes and the values of the 10 rupee notes, I should be getting 350 rupees as my total. So I get my second equation out of it. 5x, that is, I multiply the number of notes with 5 and I multiply the number of notes with 10, and the total amount that I get should be equal to 350. That's my first equation. Now the second statement states that the number of 5 rupee notes are less by 10. Okay, it's telling you that the 5 rupee notes are less by 10 than twice the number of 10 rupee notes. Twice the number means 2 times. 2 times of the 10 rupee notes, that's 2y, minus 10 less by 10, so minus 10 will give me the number of 5 rupee notes, that is equal to x. So 2y minus 10 is equal to x. This plus x, you move on to the left hand side, will become minus x, and this minus 10, you move on to the right hand side, will become plus 10. So we got a second equation. Now if you notice, I can eliminate the value of x provided this x in the second equation should be equal to 5. So in order to write it as 5, I got to multiply this entire equation by 5. So 5 into multiplication of the entire second equation. 5 into minus x minus 5x plus 5 into 2 is 10y is equal to 5 into 10, 50. Now I've arrived to equation 3 and equation 1. If I add both of them, the value of the variable x can be eliminated. 5x plus 10y is equal to 350 is the first equation. Minus 5x plus 10y is equal to 50 is the second equation. So 5x and 5x gets cancelled. 10 plus 10 is 20. 350 plus 50 is 400. Y is equal to 400 divided by 20 and y is equal to 20. Substituting the value of y in any one of the equation, I have chosen equation 1. So 5x plus 10y is equal to 350. In place of y, you multiply by 20 because the value of y is 20. And 5x plus 200 is equal to 350. Plus 200 moves on the other side, becomes minus 200. 350 minus 200 is 150. 5x is equal to 150. X is 150 divided by 5. That's equal to 30. Therefore, I got my number of 5 rupee notes as 30 because 5 rupee notes we are told is x. And number of 10 rupee notes is 20 because we are told that y is 10 rupee notes, and so the number of 10 rupee notes is 20. We move on to question number 2. The denominator of fraction is 1 less than twice its numerator. When we are talking about a fraction, the original fraction, we always have a numerator and denominator, so we make the first statement as let the denominator and the numerator be termed as y and x respectively. So let the numerator be x and the denominator be y. So I write in the fraction format of x upon y. If 1 is added to the, read the first statement, denominator of a fraction is 1 less, then twice its numerator. Twice its numerator means 2x, because numerator is x. 1 less is minus 1. That will be equal to my denominator. Now from this I will arrive to equation 1. Plus y move on the left hand side become minus, and minus 1 will move on the right hand side will become plus. So I got my first equation as 2x minus y is equal to 1. Now we will read the second statement. If 1 is added to the numerator and denominator respectively, 1 is added to the numerator, that's x plus 1. 1 is added to the denominator, y plus 1. The ratio of the numerator and denominator is equal to 3:5. So then this will be equal to 3 upon 5. Now in order to get into an equation, I cross multiply it. 5 is multiplied by x plus 1 and 3 is multiplied by y plus 1. 5 into x, 5x. 5 into plus 1, plus 5. 3 into y, 3y. 3 into 1, 3. 5x, this plus y, 3y will move on the left hand side will become minus 3y. Plus 5 move on the left hand side will become minus 5. So we arrive to the second equation, 5x minus 3y is equal to minus 2. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Now if you notice equation 1 and equation 2, I can eliminate the variable y by simply multiplying equation 1 by 3. So I multiply the entire equation 1 by 3 and arrive to equation 3, that is 3 into 2 is 6x, 3 into y is 3y, and 3 into 1 is 3. So this is my third equation. Now we are going to subtract equation 3 from 2. So I'm going to write equation 2 first. That's my equation 2. 5x minus 3y is equal to minus 3. And then I'm going to write equation 3. 6x minus 3y is equal to 3. Now we said subtraction, so we got to change the sign. If it's plus, it's going to become minus. If it's minus, it's going to become plus. So minus 6 plus 5 is minus x. And minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5. And this 3y will get cancelled. Minus and minus get cancelled, so x value is equal to 5. Now substituting the value of x in any one of the equations, I can find the value of y. So I have substituted in equation 1, so 2x minus y is equal to 1, where now x is 5. So 2 into 5 is 10. 10 minus y is equal to 1. So y is equal to 1 minus 10, that will give you minus 9. So minus y is equal to minus 9, y is equal to 9. Now we have the original fraction in the form of x upon y. So the fraction value of x is 5 and the value of y is 9. Question number 3. The sum of the ages of Priyanka and Deepika is 34 years. Priyanka is elder to Deepika by 6 years, then find their ages today. Now we know that we got to find age of two people. One is Priyanka and Deepika. So let Priyanka's age be x and Deepika's age be y. Sum of the ages means the total. So x plus y is equal to 34. That's where we arrived to the first equation. Priyanka is elder to Deepika by 6 years. That means the difference in between both their ages is 6 years, where Priyanka is elder, so x minus y is equal to 6. That's my second equation. I can clearly see that I can eliminate the value of y in this particular equations. So x plus y is equal to 34, x minus y is equal to 6. Now when I cancel y and y. I am left with 2x is equal to 34 plus 6 is 40. I can get the value of x as 40 divided by 2 is 20. Substituting the value of x in any one of the equation, I can get the value of y. I have substituted in equation 1 where x is 20, total is 34. So 34 minus 20 is 14. Therefore, Priyanka's age is 20 and Deepika's age is 14 years.